Hey everyone, today we're going to be doing another Total Drama video. Today we're going to be doing ranking the eliminations for each contestant from unfair or no, why to deserved. Okay, we're going to be starting from the very first elimination, obviously Ezekiel to Heather, because these two obviously won in different places. Chris signifies Eva's second attempt, and Chef signifies Izzy's second attempt. And let's just get going. Ezekiel up first. It's deserved. He literally got himself booted for making sexist comments. I can't defend him. It's his own fault. Eva, not as deserved as Ezekiel because it's due to Heather that she actually even got so annoyed at her team. So I'm going to put her into fair because although it's her fault, it wasn't her fault the MP3 got taken from her. Noah, again, deserved, didn't participate in the challenge and just making comments annoying his team. He deserved to go and it was his own fault completely. Justin, I'm going to put him in unfair. He didn't do anything wrong. He probably was actually the best on his team in the challenge. It's just due to Heather that he got voted out. And so he goes into an unfair. Katie, she goes into deserved. Yeah, her and Sadie were the reason they lost this. Actually, no, I'm going to put her into fair. Her and Sadie were the reason they lost this, and so it was a toss-up between the two of them. It's not deserved because it could have been either, and so fair enough. Tyler, again, we're going to go into robbed. We're going to go high up here because Tyler completed his challenge, but the show just did not recognize it. He had to complete it twice, and then he still got booted, and so he definitely was robbed. Then we've got Izzy. On this one, I think she fully deserved it. I mean, she's the reason she got put away. I mean, she literally committed crimes, so she got chased away for that reason, so it makes perfect sense. Cody, although he got mauled by a bear, it makes sense why they then... I think the mauling of the bear was a bit odd, but it makes sense why his team booted him because he was mauled by a bear. And so for that reason, I think I'm going to put him as my first neutral because it's partly his fault and partly not. And it's just like in the middle. Beth, I mean, she gets booted because of the Tiki Idol or whatever. She still probably didn't deserve to get booted here. It most likely still should have been Heather, but then I can understand why they did it. So again, we're going to put her into neutral. Sadie, although, yeah, no. Sadie's goes into fair because she's the reason that Courtney was failing on that their part of the challenge, and so the fact that they were like hitting the apples off of the head or something made it so they couldn't win the challenge, and so it's fair. Courtney, although I'm not a big fan of Courtney, I can't deny that this is a why. I don't know why they did Courtney like this. Harold rigging the votes makes no sense, saying the fact that if he was going to rig the votes, why wouldn't he just rig them for Duncan? But, you know, yeah, she was definitely robbed here. Goes to the top. And then we got Harold himself. Harold probably deserved to make it to the merge, but it makes sense why he's booted here. Obviously because, you know, what he sees with Heather. I'm going to put him into neutral because I feel like he kind of deserved it as well. Just actually, no, I'm going to put him down to fair because after what he did to Courtney the episode before, I think the elimination is fair for him to go right after as punishment in a way. And then we've got Eva part 2. This one goes into 100% deserved. She literally she was so angry this time around. She had no composure like last time. She was just raging around, and so it made perfect sense when she got immediately booted because why would you want her to stay around? Trent, he goes into I think he goes into unfair just due to the fact that it wasn't even his fault. No, he goes into robbed because like Heather manipulated him into kissing her. Then he pinned it on, well, she pinned it on Trent, making Gwen annoyed and getting Lashana to go around making sure that he gets voted off when he didn't actually do anything. And so that's robbed. Then we've got Bridget. Now, I think this is unfair because obviously she just got targeted by the guys' alliance just because she was the most likable. and most physical in a way. And so it makes sense why she was booted, but I feel like it is still unfair, and so she goes in the unfair category. Lindsay, this one 100% goes into why. She literally finished second in the challenge, but for some reason the show decided to boot her just because only 2 people finished, so technically she was last. 100% robbed, and I know I haven't been ordering them from side to side, but I'm just putting her over Courtney because 100% she was so much worse. DJ, I think this one goes into neutral because it's his own fault. He screamed so much at Heather. There was no need. I mean, he probably would have screamed more at the killer, so he's going to probably get eliminated anyways. But I'll put him into neutral because it's his own fault, really. We got Izzy, number 2. This one, I don't really see any reason for it being super deserved or robbed or anything, so I'm just going to put it into neutral. Nothing really shocking about it. I mean, yeah. Jeff, this one I'm going to put into unfair because although it makes sense why he was booted, he was pretty much booted for being a nice guy. And that's a bit tough spot for Jeff to be in where he's literally getting eliminated because he's nice. Anyway, okay, now we've got the top, the most unfair one. These 3 all are in contention, but this is the most unfair elimination in Total Drama Island. Lashana got booted because people liked her and I couldn't stop saying her name. That's crazy. Yeah, 100% unfair and deservedly first place. Duncan, I mean, you could put a thing for it being unfair, saying the fact that Chef chose him over Owen, but I think he kind of did that to himself due to everything he'd done to Chef this season. So I'm going to put it into fair. Maybe not deserved, but fair. Then we've got the last boot. We've got Heather, 100% deserved. Top of deserved. This had been waiting for about 24 episodes at this point, and it finally happened. So yeah, she is 100% deserved and is the most deserved elimination. Gwen and Owen obviously technically don't have eliminations because of where they're from, so this is my list. Top is Lashana, bottom is Heather. Not really any organization except for that, but that is my list. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. And also, comment any video ideas if you've got any. Goodbye.